Peace and blessings unto you. I'm Trent Henderson, and you're on the infamous Living Realm Network. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. It's been a wonderful day in my neighborhood, on my end of the stick. I hope you had a happy day too. I hope everything has went well. You have to really make sure that you make sure your days go well. You have to, make yourself have a high level of energy. Go out and make people's lives brighter. That's what life is all about. And then in return, your life will become brighter as well. So with that being said, what do we always do? We start off by saying our motto, which is divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. Thank you so much. I hope that gets down in your soul and you earn and learn from just that statement alone. Okay, so let's get right into it. Interested, but not committed. I was kind of skeptical even putting this out there because I thought it may scare a little bit of people, shake a little bit of people up because it's very powerful. That's a very powerful statement. Being interested but not committed. And this observation came from me just, looking at the status quo of our population and everybody in society, coming to a conclusion and consensus of what I've seen with my foresight, as far as how people's mentalities are, according to a collective consciousness of people, all group of people, And the thing that I've seen is that what we have is a lot of people who are interested. Well, let me put it like this: a lot of goal-oriented people, right? These people are known as. These people call themselves goal-oriented. These people call themselves shooting for the pylon, going all out. Touchdown people. People who are die hard for their dreams, their hopes, and their aspirations. People who want more or better finances, or to be stable in their finances, just a greater life all around. People who want to have more dignity and class. People who want integrity and to have stronger characteristic traits. One thing I found out about, this group of people that I'm pointing out, and I hope that's not you, but if it is, we're going to change that right now. We're going to change that right now by altering your way of thinking and your perception of how you go about, operating yourself in your life. And so you don't want to be interested in something but not committed. You know, that is the reason why a lot of relationships fail, because you had two people who were interested in each other, just interested. Nothing more, nothing less. They were just interested in each other for a day or two, a year, or 2 years or whatever. And then I hope this doesn't come back and bite me in the butt. I'm just joking. Just joking. I'm not talking about my relationship at all. Not at all. But you have people who are interested in things for the moment, but they're not committed into making the longevity effort into completing their assignment for whatever it is that they want to accomplish. Interested but not committed. When I look around at the religious world, when I look at the religious world, I look at people like Christians, for instance, interested, but most that I've seen are not committed. And that is that you have to take what you know and continue to move on, guys. Like there's so many people who get comfortable. They get comfortable where they are in their life. They feel as though money's gonna fall off on trees, or you're just gonna get this job out of the clear blue sky, or I'm gonna put it off to the side and do it tomorrow. I'm gonna put it off and do it next week. I'm gonna wait until they say that I can do it. I'm gonna wait on this person because they haven't called me back yet. I'm going to sit here and just relax and be patient and just wait and don't do nothing. And I'm gonna just wait till the end of the world come, and then I'm going to be saved. Interested but not committed. And this is something that can be learned on all levels for whatever you do, for whatever it is your profession is, what it is that you believe in. Always know that whatever you get yourself involved in, whatever you participate in, you always want to make sure you're committed in doing that thing. And commitment is simply just having an ongoing spirit, an ongoing consistent spirit of repeating what you believe in. You know, repeat it. Let what you believe in be a repetitive process. You don't want to do it for a little bit and then stop and then start back again and then stop and then start back again, because every time you keep doing it, you forget where you left off. You know, you don't have as much energy as you did this first time you started. You know, so you want to always make sure that you're continuing the process of elevation. You're continuing the process of growth. You're continuing the process of creating that business. You know, you have to continue the process of getting more friends in your life. You have to continue the process of going out and making people's lives brighter and better and making people feel good. You can't just do it for a time being and expect an ultimate result at the end of the day and expecting that result to arrive on time. It's never going to arrive on time. Anything that you want in this world, anything that you strive to get in this world is not going to come the way that you expect it to come if you are always putting it off to the side. You have to be consistent. You have to be interested and committed. You know, there's too many people who are not committed. You know, there are too many people who want to settle for less. There are too many people who will go to college, get the degree, do all the work they have to do during school, but when they get out of school, I don't need to do nothing else because the job is gonna just call me. Everything is gonna go in my favor, you know, rather than keeping it moving, keeping it rolling. We rolling here on the Living Room Network. That's what we do. That's what we do. Y'all know I like saying it. And we love that motto too. We're gonna adopt that one too. We rolling. But yeah, you can't just do something for a time and then you done with it all because you just feel like you want to be caught up in your emotions at the moment, and your emotions are telling you don't do anything because your emotions overrule you. No, don't let your emotions rule you. You rule your emotions, but you go off of your emotions. You able to change your emotions. You're able to alter your emotions and will your emotions to where you want to take yourself. You know what I mean? So you have to be committed at the same time. When you get in a relationship with somebody, if that ain't the person you want to be in a relationship, let them know up front how long you want to be with them. You will save both people a lot of misery, including yourself. You or both people, yeah. So, you know, you want to always be committed if you're going to be interested in something. You know, you can't just go out here, you know, preaching to the whole world about what it is your morals are, what you believe in, what you want to see done in the world, but you don't have any actions behind you that prove this is what you believe in. Yeah, a lot of people out here who talk about they want this done, they want to see that done, they want this president in office, but they don't never go vote. You know, you can't be a halfway person. You know, it's either you're going to be green, it's either you're going to be blue, or it's either you're going to be white, or it's either you're going to be black, or it's either going to be orange. You have to be one thing and one thing only, and that's really just being yourself. And I hope being yourself is being the cultivated you, you know, the higher conscious you, the person in you that thinks with the light in you. You have to think with the light in you, and thinking with the light in you is thinking with the positivity mindset. You know, you have to look at things and call them out as though they were not. You know, things that you might see stuff happening. You know, you might see stuff happening, but you can't go off of what you see happening. You have to go off what you believe, you know, because if that's the case, you're just going to only be interested in what you see. You know, in order to be committed, commitment is something on a whole different level. You know, in order to remain committed for something, that takes guts, that takes pride, that takes motivation, that takes something on the inside of you to rise up and to say, hey, I'm going to make sure that I get this done by any means necessary, okay? Okay? But you don't trample over people. You know, don't trample over people, and don't make people feel lesser than you or any of that. But you have to make sure that you feel enthusiastic about whatever it is that you're interested in. Don't settle for mediocrity. Don't just sit in one spot and yell to the rooftops, but you're not doing anything. I don't see any type of action, any type of force coming from your force field, coming from your bioelectrical energy field at all. I must feel a force coming from you in order for you to get me to move if you're so interested and you want me to be committed to what you're interested in. I can't buy that. Okay? So I hope you learned something from that video. That's being interested but not committed. Okay? Hope you learned something from that. Peace. Let's calm ourselves down. Let's be balanced and remember to meditate and do that prayer technique that I taught you in some of my videos. We didn't do it in this one, but I'll probably do it on the next one. And that's inhaling and breathing. Very deep breaths, about 2 or 3 times. And it'll calm you down. You know, it'll get you back into your self mode, okay? And that's what we want to be. We want to be centered. Thank you for watching this video. I'm Trent Sanderson Young, the infamous Living Realm Network. Please subscribe and share the video.